Damn, it's been nearly 2 months since the last part. What's wrong with me? Hello and welcome back to the Bamzooki tag competition. I'm your host, Robotic Master. Let's have a quick look at the standings from the previous round, shall we? There still appears to be plenty to play for today. Let's crack on! Round 4. In round 4 we'll have 6 contests for you. Cherry L will start things off, taking on Cyclone to see if it can maintain its momentum from round 3. Squiggle will take on Evolute, who's currently still without a win in the whole competition. And next up we'll have the Zooks with the longest names, with the One-Eyed Monster and Pope John Paul II battling each other to see who will be the best Zook with the longest name. Mr. Bugface will then take on Flowerpot to see if it can remain unbeaten. Wiz and Monbob will then square up to see if they can avenge their third round losses, while to round up the round, D Triantula will take on Snooze. Will the tree take on the sleeping Zook? Who knows? Let's find out, and let's begin!
Stepping into the arena. Cherry L versus Cyclone MK5.
3, 2, 1, go! And here we go, Cherry L versus Cyclone. Cherry L is picking up a very early lead. Oh, and there goes Cherry L on its back. That is incredibly frustrating for the teams. It did seem to pick on an advantage. Oh, it still wants a bit of afterwards over that. He feels hard done by Cyclone. He feels robbed, yet Cyclone did nothing to him. I think a target just spawned under him, and he toppled him over, and now Cyclone has given up on the whole thing and has just charged straight into Cherry L. I don't think they're going to be budging from there, so I think we're going to call this one. What's the final score, guys? What is the final score?
Your winner is Cyclone MK5.
Cyclone has picked up an impressive 7-2 victory, however he would want to win by a higher margin. He seemed to get a bit of fortune when after hitting a target, making one spawn right underneath Cherry L, causing him to do a front flip onto his back. And despite Cherry L's best efforts to distract him, flicking him up in the air at one point, Cyclone was able to score enough points to pick up the win. It's just a shame that it couldn't score more and decided to focus his attention in ramming Cherry L. I don't know if there's a bit of an issue between these two Zooks. Let's hope the Zooketeers can patch it up in a way that their Zooks certainly can't.
Stepping into the arena. Squiggle versus Evolute.
3, 2, 1, go! And it's time for start of another contest. Evolute's crusade to get its first point begins now up against Squiggle. It looks pretty even so far, and I can't even tell who's winning. Squiggle! Oh my god, Squiggle's gone off! Evolute's gonna pick up his first win! That's brilliant! Go on, Evolute! Get that result! Go on, you can do it, my friend! Yes! There we go, he seems to do it very slow and steady right now. He's got no competition, so go and hit those targets and show everyone what you're made of. Bear Rebel's looking on this contest with great delight. He seemed to stumble a little bit, but oh well. This is what Bear Rebel wanted to see. And you might want to hit the target a little bit quicker than that in future round. I'm just saying, Evolute. Stop dancing around the target! Oh my god, this is worse than what... Oh man, he really wasted that. Time's up. What's the final score?
Your winner is Evolute.
And that result marks Evolute's first victory, scoring 19 points to 14. While that does look like a very high score, Evolute knows that he could have made full advantage and scored more. Towards the end of that round, he was dancing around the targets and just not hitting them. However, it is one of the highest scores of the round, so maybe I shouldn't be so hard on Evolute. But anyway, I'm being critical. It's his first win of 4. Let's hope he can win some more. Let's go!
Stepping into the arena. The One-Eyed Monster versus Pope John Paul II.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go against the two fastest Zooks in the competition. One-Eyed Monster's already gone. Oh, off the arena he goes. 3 pass to PJP, surely. But what a huge shock. You know, funny, I said at the start of the contest, oh, and there goes PJP almost off. I said at the start of the contest that One-Eyed Monster would be one of the favourites here, but he does his 3rd loss in a row. But PJP struggling to hit the target there. Hit the targets in front of you. He just spent like about 3 or 4 seconds dancing in front of that target when all he had to do was just hit it. He's struggling a bit at times here. I hope that's not going to be an issue for him. I think the lap time deficit is definitely being shown here, but he's winning this contest quite comfortably with no real threat from 1-0 Monster. But the time has finally run out for him. Let's see how he's done.
Your winner is Pope John Paul II.
That really wasn't even that close. PJP wins 15-1, and the 1-0 Monster flatters to deceive. I really thought he was going to win this contest, but it's looking very difficult for him now, losing 3 contests already. However, he could surprise us in the latter part of the tournament. PJP's win is pretty impressive, but the team must be concerned how at times it was just dancing around targets instead of just hitting them. Let's see if that'll be a problem in future rounds, shall we?
Stepping into the arena. Mr. Bugface versus Flower Pot.
3, 2, 1, go! And now, Mr. Bugface is entering into his natural habitat, the plant. The plant looks mighty strong, and Mr. Bugface is wasting no time, and he's fallen, he's hit the target, and almost went flying off. Almost a free pass to Flower Pot. He seems to be struggling to get around Flower Pot. He stumbled, Flower Pot stumbled over there, but he seemed to he stumbled. Mr. Bugface, I just keep going under Flower Pot, doesn't seem to be having whoa, what happened to Flower Pot there? It seems to just like, they're both off! Brilliant, what's the final score?
Your winner is Mr. Bugface.
A fairly impressive contest there between 2 fairly entertaining Zooks. Mr. Bugface picked up the win though with a 9-4 victory. Mr. Bugface seemed to get stuck underneath Flower Pot for quite some time. However, it seemed to do just enough to kind of get enough points before both Zooks took a tumbling out of the arena. Very impressive display by both Zooks, and they're sure to do well in future rounds of the competition. Mr. Bugface remains unbeaten. Can he remain that in the next 7 rounds? Seems like a tough ask, but he looks up to the challenge, doesn't he, guys?
Stepping into the arena. Wiz versus Long Bob.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go in this contest. Long Bob picks up an early point. Both these Zooks want to get redemption after their 3rd round losses to respective opponents. Wiz is really pounding on Long Bob, and every time they come together, Long Bob always seems to come off worse. But it's looking, whoa! I think that contest has taken out Long Bob. But Long Bob is still on his feet, but just like randomly pressing himself against the wall. Meanwhile, back in the important part of the arena, Wiz is just continuing to hit targets as if nothing has happened in the slightest. Not bad going. He's going to make himself a very decent position in the table, being one of the only Zooks to maintain a good 1-loss record. I think Long Bob's now gone to his back, but that's not important. Wiz is maintaining Wiz is gone. Wiz has already won this one. What's the final score?
Your winner is Wiz.
And Wiz has picked up a win 12-4 over Long Bob, one of the favourites for the competition. It seemed in the early confrontations, Wiz seemed to just throw around Long Bob like it's an old rag. And it seemed to come together in the end when Long Bob just got flung out of the arena. Wiz then was able to score a few more points before taking a dive himself in what can only be described as resting up for the remaining rounds of the contest. Well done Wiz though for picking up the win.
Stepping into the arena. Triantula versus Snooze.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go. Snooze is one of the quickest Zooks of the competition, and he's showing it in these early exchanges. However, he's struggling to get past Triantula to get to the target. Triantula's able to pick up some points, and Snooze has flung himself off. I'm guessing it's an issue with that target, I don't know, because Triantula was nowhere near. So Triantula can now pick up a decent rally of points. Who knows if he had the advantage beforehand, but Snooze has seemed to have thrown away that one completely. Anyway, but look at how unique the movement style is for this Triantula. I always wondered how it hit the targets, but I think it seems to be hitting them with his legs rather than his body. Because his body's too high up, he's got an intense amount of ground clearance. I'm sure that's not necessarily a bad thing, because he's able to use it to his advantage, but it's worth noting all the same. But time is up. How has he done?
Your winner is Triantula.
And another very good display there for our Zooks. Triantula picks up the win 17-3. Snooze seemed to take himself off, and after that point, Triantula just picked up a very, very easy win. Snooze will be kicking himself though, because he was starting to pick up a head of steam. But he's hit another brick wall in the glitch fest. Triantula's picked up his second win, and it's proving it's very good being a tree, despite the high ground clearance. Can he do well in the remainder of the contest? We will see. Now that that round's out the way, let's take a quick sneak peek at standings. And now, with 4 contests gone, Mr. Bugface has picked up a very comfortable lead, and there appears to be 4 Zooks tying on last place at the moment, with Cherry L, One-Eyed Monster, irony, Evolute and Squiggle only picking up just 1 win. Squiggle finds himself in last points with the lowest amount of points difference, with Cherry L picking up 9th place, leading that force in the Zooks, by having a points difference of -3. I think that's just the sheer nature of the low points that are available in these contests. But can any of those Zooks turn it around in future rounds? Who knows? We'll find out in round 5.
Round 5.
And now we've finally made it on to round 5. Starting things off is the Battle of Bear Rebel, with Evolute taking on the One-Eyed Monster. Who is the greatest Bear Rebel creation of all time? We'll find out right now. Now after that we'll have Long Bob versus Triantula. Long Bob will want to make amends for his current 2-round loss streak. Cyclone will then take on Wiz, 2 fairly impressive compact Zooks, who will come out on top. Then we'll have John Paul versus Cherry L, followed by Flower Pot versus the ever-sleepy Snooze, who's incredibly quick. And rounding out the round, Mr. Bugface's unbeaten crusade continues when he brings the bus into Squiggle Land. Let's see how those contests will turn out.
Stepping into the arena. The One-Eyed Monster versus Evolute.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go, the Battle of Bear Rebel Zooks. One-Eyed Monster taking an early advantage before deciding to take a ride on Evolute for a brief second before taking off and trying to get some more points. Evolute's taking himself off, giving the victory basically to the One-Eyed Monster, who's going to continue to score quite a few points here and rack up an impressive advantage as he should after its embarrassing losses, and now he's taking himself out. And that's it, it's time up. And what's the final score?
Your winner is the One-Eyed Monster.
And a very impressive win there for the One-Eyed Monster, winning 8-3. It's a shame he couldn't score more, but seemed to take himself off when he seemed to be right in the flow. Evolute went off early again, and really was just, again, another poor display by Evolute. One-Eyed Monster wins for the second time in the competition, bringing his total to 2 wins and 3 losses. Can it improve in that in round 6? I suppose we'll find out.
Stepping into the arena. Long Bob versus Triantula.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go. Long Bob is keen to basically improve on his last couple of rounds where he's been disappointing. He does seem to have a speed advantage over Triantula, which is kind of obvious by the way he seems to be running away from Triantula and catching up with Triantula. Although in other angles it looks like they're evenly paced, and it does look they're even footing so far. Whenever the Tarantula gets on his legs in between the legs of Long Bob, it seems to cause Long Bob to stutter a little bit. But Long Bob is now picking up a little bit of advantage. And there we go. Oh, and Triantula's gone. He kind of gave him a very fair game of it. Made it pretty respectable. Long Bob's just going to pick up a couple of extra points. Will that be enough to secure him the win? I don't know at this point, but he's fallen off too. Well, I guess we'll soon now find out the final score.
Your winner is Long Bob.
A very good contest there, but Long Bob comes up victorious 16-9. It did look to be pretty evenly matched for the most part, but an early fall from Triantula saw Long Bob able to run away with it. I feel like before that it was pretty even. Maybe Long Bob had a slight advantage, but he was able to extend that when he was the only Zook on the table. But still a very good way to recover after a disappointing last couple of rounds. Well done, Long Bob.
Stepping into the arena. Cyclone MK5 versus Wiz.
3, 2, 1, go! And this looks like, right now, the contest for second place currently in the table. Both Zooks have an impressive 3 wins out of 4 so far. Wiz appears to be slightly faster and does seem to be pushing around Cyclone, but Wiz is gone! Oh, I think that's gonna hand the victory to Cyclone here, who looks totally unfazed. Continuing to get points and should be a very comfortable win now. I really thought Wiz was gonna take over in there for a moment, but seems to be doing it very well to ignore any attempts his opponents might have to knock him off. Wiz is now lying on his back, completely defeated, while Cyclone just goes about his business like nothing has happened. Very impressive stuff. How long is it to the end of the contest? It's now! What is the final score?
Your winner is Cyclone MK5.
And in that titanic battle for second place, Cyclone came out on top 16-6. Wiz seemed to take himself out for his own momentum after getting his 6th and final point, sending him off to the arena floor, awaiting his demise. Cyclone then held on to get a very good victory here and to solidify his second place for the time being. Will it remain there at the end of the tournament? Who knows? But well done Cyclone all the same.
Stepping into the arena, Pope John Paul II versus Cheriel.
3, 2, 1, go! And it's the battle of the Zooks in red and white. It's Cheriel versus PJP. It's looking pretty close so far, pretty even, and Cheriel's gone already. So that should be a very good win for PJP, who's sprinting away to those targets, picking up many points, and he's gone off too. Wow, that's really short. What's the actual final score?
Your winner is Pope John Paul II.
What is it with Cheriel and being involved in some of the shortest contests of the competition? Another short contest seeing it lose 7-2 to PJP. Cheriel seemed to go off very early on and PJP followed after what could be less than 10 seconds after. Picked up a very good win despite this. Let's just hope it can improve in future rounds.
Stepping into the arena, Flower Pot versus Snooze.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go. Snooze and Flower Pot seem to be battling it out. Their legs seem to get tangled up in each other, and there we go again. Both legs are tangled, they are really fighting it out. Although it seems to be done right underneath, like Flower Pot almost pushed him off. Whoa! These two Zooks obviously don't like each other. Kind of surprising as the two users are actually very good friends in real life. Oh, Snooze! That's mean, man. But anyway, Snooze is not gonna waste any time scoring tons of points. Look at Snooze go! It looks to be one of the fastest Zooks in this competition, and if it hadn't got tangled up in like Flower Pot, you would think it would score like tons of points, but it's making up lost time here. Very well done by Snooze, and time is up. What was the final score?
Your winner is Snooze.
Snooze is picking up a few decent wins right now, picking up a very good 19-4 victory over Flower Pot. That's pretty good going, if I do say so myself. That is when you have to consider that they spent the vast majority of the first half of that match tangled up inside Flower Pot's legs. Really impressive stuff by Snooze, and could be one to watch out in the next 6 rounds.
Stepping into the arena, Mr. Bugface versus Squiggle.
3, 2, 1, go! And away we go, a clash straight away there before Mr. Bugface picks up 2 points. Squiggle's done a side flip for no reason, I don't know why he's done that, but he seems to be picking up a head of steam. He'd actually not gone off the side for once. That's pretty impressive going. I mean, he usually, the last couple of rounds, he just sprinted off and got stuck on the side, but this is really making a go of it. And you can see when he does that, he's giving like Mr. Bugface a run for his money here. This is actually pretty close. Get going, both Zooks. I think Mr. Bugface does have the advantage. Oh, Squiggle. Oh, Squiggle does not. Yeah, right. Oh, they're both off at the same time. Oh, boy, that's awesome. Great contest between the two. Let's find out the final score.
Your winner is Mr. Bugface.
A great contest all round by Mr. Bugface and Squiggle. 15-9 in Bugface's favour. But that was just brilliant. Squiggle showed absolutely no respect for Mr. Bugface for the entirety of the contest. flinging him around and showing his heavyweight advantage. However, at the end of the day, Mr. Bugface was slightly more manoeuvrable and was able to get the more points. But both Zooks coming off at the same time, that was just brilliant. It's just a shame that Squiggle didn't get enough points in the meantime to make him the victor here. Now that that round's out the way, let's take a quick sneak peek at standings. After 5 rounds, it's looking pretty comfortable for Mr. Bugface right now, being the only Zook to remain unbeaten, with Cyclone being just behind him, having lost only to Mr. Bugface. For Cheerio, Evolute and Squiggle on the other hand, having 1 win to their name is terrible and they're not doing very well. They're not too far off the mid-pack though, so they've got that to look forward to. Can they turn it around next time? Tune in to episode 4 to find out what will happen next. Until then, my name is Robotic Master and I'm signing off.